Xena Communications brings you this segment of the Sports Narrative Radio Show, offering customizable network cameras with installation for residential and commercial properties in the greater DFW area. Call or click today to set up your free consultation.
But one team that is not a part of those things are your Texas Rangers. Their season comes to a very sad close with a bat flip and obnoxiousness and things we all hate.
Let me get the bat flip thing out of the way first.
Oh, good.
Here we go. I know.
Here we go.
This was hammered into the ground ad nauseum. Sam Dyson took a lot of heat the day after for, apparently being, a poor sport for bitching and complaining. People said, hey, if you don't throw the pitch and don't get it, it's not a home run, you don't have to worry about it. It wasn't the bat flip, okay? If you looked at Jose Bautista's reaction in a vacuum, nothing wrong with it. I mean, okay, yeah, he stood there a little bit long, but he launches. It's a huge home run. They've been down 0-2 in the series. They fought back. They get a call that they think they got screwed on at the top of the seventh. Release that. The problem is Encarnacion hitting a home run to tie it up at 2, and he stands there and does the bat flip and everything, right? Tulowitzki yelling at the umpire at every called strike from game 1 in the series. This guy's yelling at the umpire. Go back to game 2. Josh Donaldson doesn't like the fact that he thinks he got quick pitch, so he turns to Keone Kela and says, F you, F you, F you. And then when Keone Kela walks towards him and says, dude, I will rip your throat out. I am from the freaking streets of Compton, you idiot. Joey Bautista runs
Straight out of Compton.
And he's yelling at Kela like, how dare you stand up for yourself? And then in game 3, the first, or game 4, the Donaldson's home run, he stops and stares. All of that put together, by the time it rolls around to that home run by Bautista in game 5, the Rangers are like, dude, knock it the F out. And it guarantees that when these teams match up in May, Bautista's getting a fastball right in his butt, and I got no problem with it whatsoever. And they'll probably clear the benches and throw a fit because they're classless. Their fans are classless.
Throwing beers and hitting babies.
It's absurd. And that's the other thing, too. Don't think that the fans didn't feed off of the massive amount of disrespect that the Blue Jays showed this entire series towards the umpires and the opposing team.
Yep.
I am not one to come on here and say things were a better day when. I don't mind bat flips. I don't mind Rougned Odor throwing the bat flip. I don't mind Mike Trout celebrating a home run every once in a while. What I do mind is when the entire team is a bunch of spoiled little babies. And it's such a shame that they're down 3-1 right now, guys.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Wait, so I have to mark them off the map. Toronto or the whole the whole place?
Yeah, Toronto, I'm okay.
Canada out?
No,
just Toronto.
Canada's in.
Find more by subscribing to this channel and visiting us at www.thesportsnarrative.com. Join us every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central for a live edition of the Sports Narrative Radio Show hosted by Xena Communications.